Welcome to this short little video in which I'm going to show you how to save my website as your home page. So the first thing when you open it up, it'll be there and the futures will be waiting for you in the morning with your coffee. Along with that, I'll probably show you how to save a few weather sites or something else. We'll just see if we have time for that. I'm going to do it in Internet Explorer and Google Chrome browsers. There's not just one browser out there. There's many. There's Firefox, Mozilla, Sierra, and basically what that's going to do is they're all pretty much the same. So even though you might be using something different, it's general rule as to where you can do this. So first we're going to start with typing in the address of my website. As you can see, I've already typed it in, so it should show up first thing. And there's the address. Never mind this part over here with the autofill because I use something to save my passwords. And there's the website. So what you want is you want this website to come up as soon as you open it, so you don't never have to type this website in, hopefully again. So what you're going to do is if you have this on top of it's called a toolbar. If you have it on top of the website, that's great. If you're showing nothing up here, and you're basically just have a few, sometimes it can be all over the place. You can have a gazillion different icons up here and stuff. But this is what you want to look for. File, Edit, View. This is the guts of Internet Explorer. If you don't have it, if you right-click on this line, you see where my arrow is, and right-click, make sure you have menu bar checked off. If I uncheck it, you see it goes away. So I'm going to open it up. You see how menu bar isn't checked. You want to check that. Rule of thumb is the less you have open up here, the quicker your internet's going to run. And that might come in handy for some of you who are on dial-up connections. So it's this simple on how to save it. You go into Tools. You go down to, you go down to the very bottom, Internet Options it's called. Click on there. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to say Use Current. As you see, I have a few websites in there because that's what I use right away when I come on to Internet Explorer. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to just say Use Current, and you'll see Farm Business Consulting comes into this little box here. You can say Use Default. I definitely recommend not using default because that'll be a Microsoft version. Once you see the website up in there, all you have to do is click Apply and OK. Now, this is how simple it is. When you close out your Internet Explorer, it's gone. Sorry, I'll just get rid of that. And the next time you click into Internet Explorer, the first page that comes up is the page you wanted. So what you'll also want to check when you go into Tools, down to Internet Options, you'll want to go down to Tab, change how web pages, this line right here, change how web pages are displayed in tabs. Because while you're on my website, you'll be clicking on different links and you'll want them to open up, instead of a whole new browser, you want them to open up in another tab right here. So you click on Settings. Enable Quick Tabs is what you want to have checked, because the default for this is not enable Quick Tabs, and you'll want this checked off basically so that you don't have 5 or 6 Internet Explorers open. You only have one, but you have tabs running along the top here, and I'll show you why that's useful. So I've already shown you how to save my website, but let's say you like going to weather.com. I'll do it very easy. And we can set it up so that your weather is the first thing that pops up along with my website. You can go, now when you're on the Weather Channel, your best bet is to go to Forecasts. Type in Red Deer. or wherever you're situated. And you see there's the weather forecast for tomorrow. So why this is important is all you have to do is you see how this is open in another tab. Now you click on this tab, you're back to my site. So you could have, theoretically, you could have 6 different tabs open. Generally when I open mine up, I have DTN Futures, the weather, Google News, and my website. But for most of you, maybe this is what you'd want. So highlight my page first, go back to Tools, go down to Internet Options, click Use Current in this box right here. You'll see it's called Use Current, and you'll see the weather network is up there. Now there's 2 websites saved in there. Click Apply and OK, and then check your work. Delete out of it, go right back up into Internet Explorer, and voila. You have my web page coming up first and weather coming up next for Red Deer. Exactly what you saved. So that's Internet Explorer. Now I'm going to show you, because it's a little bit different on Google Chrome. Google Chrome, obviously you'd want my web page up there. And if I could type, it would be a little bit quicker. So once the web page comes up, it's the same concept. Google Chrome has tabs all along the top here, but they're already defaulted to open up every time you have a new one, or a new page open up. So to save this, instead of on Internet Explorer, you notice how it had tools and options. You'll have a little wrench here, and that's basically the same as tools. You open it up, and all these different options come up. Now, in Google, you want to go to Options. It's not called Internet Options, it's just called Options. And you make sure you have it on Basics. Now, it's basically the same concept, just looks a little bit different. It says Open the home page, reopen pages that were open last, and you want to make sure this box right here is highlighted. Open the following pages. Now you see when I open up, I have DTN, Weather Gold, Google News, and Farm Business Consulting. Those are the 4 I have. What you'd want is the same thing as Internet Explorer. Click Use Current, and it'll switch to just one. It'll switch to just the one page on there, as you see, Farm Business Consulting. Now, same concept. You can open up another tab. I'm not going to save this because I don't want to take away my tabs that I use, because I use Google Chrome regularly. Same concept. If you want, you can just type in weather.com on another tab and go through the same thing. All these are basically the same, whether it's Internet Explorer, Safari, Mozilla, Chrome. They're all pretty much the same. All the websites come up the same. Nothing's different there. Type in Red Deer, and there you go. You can have the same thing. Now, like I said, you'll have my web page, the weather network up there. Go back to this little wrench, click on it, go down to Options, click on that, click Use Current, and you see how both websites come up there. And that is the long and short. I tried to make it short, but sometimes this technical stuff isn't very easy. It's easy once you do it a couple times. You'll say, oh, that's very easy to do. Next video, I'm going to show you on how to clean out your cookies, because sometimes with my page, because it refreshes every 2 minutes and you have a username and password in there, it can really disrupt your cookies, and you'll need to know how to get the cookies out of your computer. Thanks for joining, and talk to you again soon.